Hi everybody, it's me. I've just able to sit down and make this video. This is a video that I said I wanted to make. I think my last two pregnancy updates I said I had a video coming. Well, this is the video that I had coming. I wanted to sit down and just talk to y'all a little bit about, as y'all know, I am pregnant. I'm currently pregnant with my third child. But I wanted to talk to you about some health issues that I am currently facing and have faced in the past with my pregnancies. I am a type 2 diabetic and I have hypertension. That is not a good combination for pregnancy, nowhere in nothing. But just a quick background. With Donovan, I didn't find out I had gestational diabetes with Donovan. That's my first son. I found out I was a gestational diabetic, and when I was 26 weeks pregnant with him, the doctor put me on medicine. He came out weighing 9 pounds 5 ounces. My diabetes went away. I didn't have no more issues with my diabetes until the end of 2011, early 2012. Now, when my diabetes came back at late 2011, early 2012, I also developed hypertension. Hypertension is just high blood pressure, just through the roof, crazy high blood pressure. I think it's if you have a blood pressure over 140, over 90, you're like not quite hyper. You're not quite hyper. Don't quite have hypertension, but you're borderline hypertension. Well, my blood pressure ran way higher than that, so I ended up on medicine for that. 2013. Well, let me back up. I'm sorry. Once I found out I was a diabetic, I pretty much was diet controlled. After they put me on medicine for a little while, they put me on metformin 500 milligrams twice a day. I just started not eating a lot of sweets, exercising every day. I went to the gym religiously and was able to get off my diabetic medicine, my metformin, but I still had hypertension. We went back and forth with this hypertension, and we just actually found something that worked for my hypertension after all these years. But when I got pregnant in December 2013, when I found out, when did I find? January 2014 is when I found out I was pregnant with Jack. The only issue that I had with him was my hypertension, but when I got pregnant with Jack, my hypertension went away, but my doctor put me back, and I wasn't on any medicine for my diabetes. My doctor took me off the medicine for my high blood pressure because it can cause issues with the type of medicine I was on can cause issues with a pregnant woman. So he took me off of that and put me on back on my metformin because I was pregnant. This was my OBGYN. And my diabetes were through the roof with Jack. I did what I wanted to do. I ate what I wanted to eat. I barely exercised. I didn't care. I just was happy to be pregnant, and I was happy to eat because especially when I finally got over being sick, I was just happy to eat any and everything. So I just pretty much did what I wanted to do. The doctor was warning me, look, your baby is too big. You need to stop. You need to get your diabetes under control. It's a lot of things that can happen. But I didn't think nothing of it. And I didn't think of the risk factors with him. So toward the end of my pregnancy, all of a sudden I started gaining a lot of weight. I had gained almost 50 pounds in 2 weeks. So the doctor decided to take Jack at 37 weeks. Well, at 37 weeks, my baby weighed 12 pounds, 12 ounces, almost 13 pounds. And that is not a good weight for no child whatsoever. When he was born, he was with me for a little while. I think 3 hours after he was born, his sugar dropped to 37. They ended up putting him in NICU. And that was just like the worst thing ever, because I felt like I had failed him as a mother, because I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I didn't take care of myself. I didn't eat right, exercise, or anything with Jack. And he ended up being in the NICU for 4 days because of me not doing what I was supposed to do with my diabetes. And a lot of women don't understand the really bad risk factors of diabetes. It is just, it's murder on your body. But just think of the little one growing inside you. You have all that sugar there pretty much floating around in them but sugar water, and they grow and at a bigger state, and you could even lose your child not doing what you're supposed to do as far as diabetes is concerned and hypertension is concerned. Well, knowing that I am a diabetic and I have hypertension, this pregnancy I'm doing a lot of things differently. I don't eat a lot of sweets. I try my best just to drink nothing but water. With me having a very serious problem with nausea, I can't eat a lot, but I watch what I eat. I don't eat a lot. I don't eat out a lot because it makes me really sick. If I eat out anything, I eat out every now and then, but I have to watch what I eat when I eat out. But even then, it makes me very, very sick. Sorry, y'all. I'm in the midst of cooking dinner while I'm making this video, so I had to stop it. You know, it's ways to go around what you want to eat. As far as you being a diabetic, it's just you have to make up your mind that this is what you're gonna do. You want to be healthier for your child, and you're just gonna do what you have to do. This pregnancy for me, it's just I'm having difficulties keeping my sugar up, which is also not good because I just get really sick, and I find myself that I really can't eat a lot. And the only thing that, especially at work, I find I don't eat. I'll eat breakfast. I make myself eat breakfast so I can have my medicine. And then throughout the day, because I am nauseous all day long, it's very difficult for me to eat lunch. But if I do have to eat lunch, especially if I have to buy something from the cafeteria, I'll get a salad and just eat a salad, because it just makes me sick, and I try to keep my sugar maintained and normal, because I don't want another 12-pound baby. But if God gives me another 12-pound baby, I'll take another 12-pound baby. But I don't want to have the difficulties with this pregnancy that I did with the pregnancy with Jack. And, I want this baby to be healthy and have all the nutritious things that it needs. I do eat a lot of fruit. That doesn't make my stomach hurt. I eat a lot of yogurt. That makes me feel a little bit better too. So, I started going to Aldi's actually and buying my food from Aldi's, because Aldi's have a lot of different variety of stuff that like Walmart and stuff, and it's a whole lot cheaper for me to get healthier foods at Aldi's, especially my yogurt. They have yogurt for like 39 cents there, and it's really, really good. So, and it's like the light fit yogurt, and I love it. It does not have a lot of sugar and everything in it, and it helps me keep my my diabetes under control. So, the only thing about, it's hard being a diabetic and being pregnant, especially when you get on the hungry, like when you're even though I'm nauseous and I'm sick all the time, there are times where I'm just always hungry. So I find myself just eating, a piece of cheese, string cheese, or, get some yogurt or some fruit. My husband actually bought some really good oranges. And even though oranges are a type of fruit, oranges can actually spike your sugar too. So you have to be careful with the different types of fruits that you eat, because some fruits can actually spike your sugars as well. So I'm just praying and asking the Lord to help me, maintain my sugar, maintain my hypertension. When I actually ended up going to the hospital couple days ago, and my blood pressure was through the roof. It was really high. So my doctor said that we're gonna, keep an eye out on it. And the thing about hypertension, hypertension is horrible for the mother. You get a lot of swelling, a lot of fluid retention. That just means you swell a lot, and you gain weight at a very high pace, and it can make your baby be in a lot of fluid, and you have a lot of extra amniotic fluid that you don't need for for the baby. So I'm just trying to do what I can to make sure this is a healthy pregnancy for me and the baby. And I'm going to actually do a video on and I'll show you what I pack for my lunches and for my snacks throughout the day when I go to work. That way you can actually see some things that I take for lunches and some things that I kind of have to keep on hand for me and the little one to make it through the day. And if you have any more questions, I'm going to do an updated video as far as my diabetes and my high blood pressure a little later on in my pregnancy. But if you have any more questions about maintaining diabetes and maintaining your high blood pressure and pregnant, please comment down below. Or if you have any tricks, or you've been through this and you have any tricks for the trade for me that I can actually share with other people, or I can do a Q&A video on hypertension and diabetes and pregnancy. I think my thing is, I just know, because as you know, I am in the healthcare field. I work at the hospital. I work at a hospital. I'm a CNA, so I know all the bad things that can happen for not maintaining your health in pregnancy. So, and making sure that you're okay, to make sure the baby's okay, to make sure everybody comes out okay. I just know, I just know what it can lead to. So, thank you for watching this video. Please share it with somebody that you think it'll be a blessing to, that might have gone through or are currently going through being a gestational diabetic, or they are a diabetic and they're pregnant and they just need some support. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Give me any questions or comments that you may think that'd be helpful for me, or that I can answer for you. And make sure, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, because I'm going to have a lot of different videos with my pregnancy updates, and I'm going to show you some things that I cook for my meals, as far as me being pregnant. And every week or two you're going to get a pregnancy update from me. And make sure you hit that like button and tell everybody that you know about this channel. And as always, God bless. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.